Hey everyone, taking a moment to connect and reflect together. Let's breathe in, breathe out, and find our center in this shared digital space. This past week, April 20th through 26th, was rich with meaning. Many celebrated Easter or Orthodox Easter, marking themes of renewal and hope. We acknowledged Volunteer Recognition Day and Week, celebrating the service and shared responsibility core to our rising tide values. It was also a week holding solemn remembrance with Yom HaShoah and Armenian Genocide Day, reminding us of the vital importance of bearing witness and striving for justice. The week powerfully called us back to the earth. Earth Day and International Mother Earth Day urged us to honor our interdependent web. We also had days appreciating specific creatures like National Dolphin Day and World Curlew Day, and the vital work of vets on World Veterinary Day. Veterinary Day. Even simple acts like National Gardening Day or Go Fly a Kite Day connect us to the world around us. Taking time for gratitude for our planet is essential. Let's look at inspiring actions happening now. A network of community supported agriculture farms launched support for migrant farm workers, fair wages, safe conditions, healthcare access. This embodies socialist worker solidarity and economic justice, challenging exploitation. It's also anarchist, mutual aid, building direct relationships between communities and workers, bypassing corporate control. It shows people meeting needs directly. Mutual aid networks held workshops teaching renewable energy basics, solar panel setups, wind turbines. This is community self reliance in action. It's anarchist principles empowering people with practical skills for autonomy. It also aligns with PAS or PAS, pacifist anarchist socialist, values of environmental sustainability, offering tangible steps away from fossil fuels and centralized corporate power, sharing knowledge builds resilience. Mhm. There was a, a global week of action demanding debt cancellation for countries in the global south. Protests, educational campaigns challenging economic systems that keep nations trapped in poverty. This aligns with socialist critiques of global capitalism and the pacifist anarchist socialist focus on international solidarity. The decentralized grassroots nature of the actions also reflects anarchist organizing principles, challenging powerful financial institutions from below. In Minneapolis, a worker owned construction co op launched an affordable housing project using sustainable materials. This tackles the housing crisis while prioritizing workers and the planet. It's socialism in practice, worker control meeting community needs. It's also anarchist, creating alternative economic structures outside of traditional capitalism. And the sustainable materials highlights the pacifist anarchist socialist or PAS commitment to ecological responsibility. An indigenous led initiative created a seed bank in the Great Plains to preserve traditional, culturally significant food crops. This is about food sovereignty, biodiversity, and cultural preservation. It embodies PAS values of indigenous self determination and environmental sustainability. It reflects anarchist principles of decentralized community control and socialist principles of collective ownership of essential resources, resisting corporate control of agriculture. Seeing these positive actions helps counter feelings of hopelessness. How do we cultivate that resilience inside? We practice gratitude for these efforts. We stay mindful, acknowledging challenges without getting lost in them. We choose healthy thoughts, focusing on possibilities shown by these real examples instead of narratives of despair. We strengthen our communities of belonging. You use Quakers, Rising Tide, sharing responsibility, and offering support. We recognize our interconnectedness as Earth Day reminds us. We take steps aligned with our values, like those in the 12th step path, towards healing and positive change. We celebrate creativity, World Art Day, and knowledge, World Book Day, as tools for growth. Friends, the work of building a more just, peaceful, and sustainable world happens in these actions, big and small. Let's draw inspiration from the CSA networks, the mutual aid groups, the worker co ops, and the indigenous seed savers, the nonviolent activists. Let their actions fuel our own commitment. Let nature, let's nurture hope, practice resilience, and extend hands of service. Go forth and make a difference.